Hey guys, welcome to the Master Crypto. I always thank you guys for coming back and watching my video. Today I just wanted to go over, as you guys know, I'm in both TItano and Safuu. And as you know, recently actually had both of them had a big dip going down, and Titan actually still has that dip. So I just wanted to share what I think of both the projects as well as what I think will happen. Um, most of you should know, like I'm more holder and more advocate of the Safuu because I know that project. I've been in it for a while, and it has been performing really well, and I've been making money on that every single time I'm in it. So, first off, I will go over TItano. TItano, as you know, they migrated over to B2, and they changed a lot of things, and they made their own decks and trading and all that. And that's one of the reasons I got in recently. I only put like $30 last time, yes. So about a little over $30, and actually lost a couple dollars because I got in with around 35, and right now I'm at 32, like you were seeing it just a minute ago. Let's check it again. Let's see if it connects. So anyhow, let it load over there. So Titanos has been coming down from its exchange, just keep going downhill, downhill, and only thing that might not let it crash all the way to zero yet is because Titano, they were announcing that they will do their buybacks. This was back last week, right? It was April 26th that they'll be trying to do weekly buybacks twice a week. Um, it hasn't been done it yet. They've done a lot of things. They said they'll do it after things launched properly. They just finished their decks, and people are jumping in, and they're just paid out their play winner, if I know it right. So they've been more pushing out that play content. They are working on a lot of things, and they're trying to get the lottery come out. My guess is probably after that lottery launches, they'll do their buybacks. They're supposed to do 2 times a week, but I haven't seen any. So action speaks louder than words, in my opinion. One thing I do not like about Titano is, yes, they'll keep their money. They'll keep it. However, it does take a long time, right? They take it, they say something, and it'll take at least a couple of weeks to a couple of months to get things done. Play their one thing good about their play is that it does burn some part of it, which is great. However, it's just not enough, right? This 20,000 just not gonna boost up anything on their chart. It actually does didn't really hit anything, and price actually went down still. Because when I got in was 3 cents, I believe. So already down point 0.5 cents. So we'll try to see how this plays. Other hand, right now I know you guys seen it before, and I made a video about it. Was we have Sifu. So Sifu had a big dip as well, right? It went down all the way to 121 on some parts, right? 121. It came back up, and it was trying to hit down to 129, and it hit back up. And now we're kind of stabling up on this area again, 140s and 150s. So I mean, thing is, this is all within a couple days, right? One thing I love about their community is, and it's just not worrisome when it has a dip, is first of all, we have the state to themselves has a treasury or the insurance fund that always there to help out, as well as they're trying to, every time they have a volume, the safe is burnt to their fire pit, right? And they're burning up. Last time I seen this was at 13. Now it's at 16%. So it's growing every single day. That means end of the day, in long run, the circulating supply is just never gonna be as big, which means that inflation gonna be going down a bit, which means your price of tokens and what you have holding will be a lot more valuable, right? Um, So that's one of the things. Second thing for Safuu was, I know this was actually in my other video a little bit mentioned, was this guy, this girl, right? Lexi Lore. She is a big YouTuber. As you can tell, she done different industry. And she has a couple things related to NFTs and things like that. I think that's one of the reasons she got into Safuu, and he just made one recently, which is already hit about 10K view, right? So from 600K, I know she has more actively viewing is around 80K. I think is the big ones, or big ones, of course, are like 300 and stuff, but that depends on how much it gets pushed out. But most NFTs, some of them gets really good, some of them will not. We'll see how far this will go, but it's still getting decent view, right? And this will bring in some of the people that is in crypto side that is her follower, which I think some are, looks like, because some of these NFT and crypto plays that she made a video about is doing decent, and I think that's what's gonna help out a little bit. But am I betting all odds on this? No, right? Because it will do better every time we see different people get involved. Because end of the day, traffic is a key, right? Once we get the traffic, then market will grow, right? Second thing about the Safuu that I do wanted to share was, if you're joining their Discord, um, there's a bunch of chats, of course. I'm always trying to look at in the main chat as well as other things, but I don't go into it too much. Like I'm not there like every single hour. However, I try to just check it out and see if I missed anything or did Brian say anything. One thing I saw from other video as well was this Pump Army, right? Pump Army channel is where they kind of show basically buy the dips, right? When the dip happens or anybody buys in, that is pretty decent amount is when they put it up, right? One thing I was seeing it after that dip, right? Soon as that did happen, within a few minutes, you'll see a couple like 10,000, 20,000. Some are, I believe, let me see if I can go to the big one I saw last night. Yeah, so like all these screens right there, buy, and this happened yesterday, which was this morning, which was still at the dip point. However, because these guys are all buying in, it's gonna keep coming up for us, right? That's why the bounce line is there pretty easily. And every single day, I believe, yeah, that's we're now into yesterday's. But they're just putting in 30,000, you know. But let's see the major ones. I see the bigger ones. But there was, soon as we had a big dip, we actually had somebody putting like 50,000 or 60,000 or 100,000 and trying to push that come up, right? I don't know. I'll be honest, I'm not well versed with everyone in the chat. However, you see that means that there's people out there supporting this as well, right? That means, and it's not like small chunks like us that are supporter that has money that wants to grow and putting more money in. Like Brian said, it is discount, so they're probably just taking the discount as well. If I had the money, I'll probably do the same, right? You buy in chip, and then when it pumps up, you take a profit here and there. And that's how you grow every single day, right? And their pocket, their wallet getting bigger. I mean, that's what we want. As well as if there's big enough Safuu there, then they can travel for free, basically, right? They go on to their our Safuu Discovery and pay with the Safuu without paying tax on it, and so on, which helps so much on their probably traveling their worlds, right? So I mean that's on a second thing that I'm very bullish on Safe about. Now, am I saying TItano is just dead? No. I think with the 5x they really plan to do. At the same time, if they do follow up on their marketing on their decks as well as all their lottery play and things like that to keep on bringing up the people like they did before, and they're trying to kind of push up the traffic. I know what I've been researching a little bit more was I think the big advocate that was for TItano had a little issue with his company, right? The Jesse Echo and Obsidian with the KYC things and things like that. I think that scandal probably has another people leaving as well, in my opinion, for TItano. This is, of course, just my opinion. Probably is one other reason why it's having hard time just climbing up, because they just don't have that big advocate. Like Safuu has our CEO Brian Legend always just take the front and talks and talks and try to let people know about what is going on when TItano has David. But he is not really dogs, and he's not really coming out and try to assess it. He did. Am I saying he didn't do any work? No, he did. I mean, because of him, I believe TItano took off last when the January and February came around. Is when I think TItano actually was able to come up like that, because David jumped into the project and tried to be the mod and talk to people and try to market things, is why we're here. However, besides that, he hasn't done much, right? When Safuu right now, for them, they're actually gonna have AMA this Friday with the whole staff as well. So Brian is actually giving docs for a whole staff. I don't know. I don't think it's everybody, but at least the main staff that he believes that needs to be known about. He's kind of pulling them in and showing and trying to be transparent as possible. And I think that's all that matters right now, especially in crypto, because crypto just means nothing's regulated yet, right? So whatever showing of that building trust or I can't speak, building rapport is very, very important for us, right? So I hope you guys can see that, and of course, do your research and see what. But end of the day, these two projects will stay for long run, in my opinion. I believe Safe has a little better chance of doing better. Not, of course, I'm a little more advocate of it too, is why. But TItano, I'm a believer that it will go up, right? It just, I don't see it pumping like before, but at least I believe it should come back to certain points. So right now, getting in and make some extra changes, not gonna be too bad, is what I'm thinking. But that's just me. That's my play. As you know, I started this channel about a week ago to kind of share my story and what I'm doing, since I've been getting into a lot of things, right? A lot of minors and a lot of no's. I decided that why not share it and see if I can get some help as well. I had a couple of chats actually giving me some project to look at. I'm down for that too. So if you guys are interested, let me know which one you might be in or which one you want me to kind of cover if you like. I'm willing to listen. Give me a comment. And if you like my content or you like how I'm a little more straightforward on everything, and if I miss something, you let me know. And of course, it'll be great help if you guys can subscribe and keep the view going, because that will motivate me to make more videos. My goal is to do every day. I know I missed yesterday, but I'm going to try to keep going every day and show you guys a couple of videos, share videos. So subscribe, like, you know what to do. I'll be back and talk to you guys later.